Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. I'm recording again. I'm sorry, but I have some a very interesting topic to discuss. Now, somebody on the show mentioned yesterday live when me and Bengals Cap were on that Zim Hude said OBJ was spotted in Cincinnati. I have no idea if that's true or not, but circulation or speculation is going rampant about OBJ possibly to the Bengals. Now, my thoughts are I'm not sure why he'd want to come here because he'd be the fourth wide receiver. But I'm not against it. I mean, if OBJ wants to come here and be the fourth wide receiver and hook up with his LSU boys and go win a Super Bowl or another one for him and win the Bengals' first one for us, that would be great. But we'll see what happens. But I got a couple articles here. Now, this is from Fox 19 by Jared Goffnet. I hope I'm saying his name right. Speculation is swirling on social media that OBJ could call Cincinnati home after commenting on Jackpot Joey Burrow's most recent Instagram post. The Bengals quarterback posted an Instagram photo with a caption, "My spidey senses is starting to tingle a bit." What does that mean? Free agent wide receiver from LSU replied to Burrow saying the one. Meaning he's the one? I don't know. More than 100 users replied to OBJ, with many urging him to team up with Burrow and the Bengals. Now, Spidey senses is one of Spider-Man's superpowers. We all know that. The Spidey sense alert Spider-Man to someone or something happening soon often implies a threat. Now, let's continue down the rabbit hole. Now, let's continue with the article. Upon further examination, Burrow's post, his top target and fellow LSU product, Uno, the one, Jamar Chase. Now Burrow's photo caption, coupled with replies from Chase and OBJ, could mean a million things or nothing at all. One could still dream, though, right? That's from Fox 19. Now let's go to another one of the articles here that I found. Let's see here. Sports SB Nation here. All right. Why Odell Beckham Jr. could make sense for the Bengals. This is by, I hate messing people's names up. Maddock is his last name. Now let's see what they're saying here. Odell Beckham Jr. was considered one of the top 5, maybe top 3 wide receivers early in his career. But now, at just 29 years old, he's a borderline starter in the NFL after suffering a serious knee injury. Now, he tore his ACL for the second time versus the Bengals. Now, maybe he might want to just come play for them so he doesn't have to play against them and tear his ACL again. But these are a couple of injuries he's had. Ankle fracture in 2017 for the New York Giants, torn ACL in 2020 with Cleveland. That was against Cincinnati. Another torn ACL in the Super Bowl for the Los Angeles Rams, again, when he's playing against Cincinnati. And there was then there was his falling out with the Browns' perceived lack of effort, which results in him being waived. Now, me and Cap talked about this yesterday. And I think that Zach Taylor has gotten such a good culture here in the city of Cincinnati, in the Bengals, that I think anybody they bring in would fall right in. I kind of said that yesterday. Now, I know lots of speculation has been about Gronkowski possibly coming to Cincinnati. I mean, he said it. I still think he kind of said it tongue-in-cheek. I think if Gronk's going to play, he's going to play in Tampa. But, again, I'm not against any of this. If they want to come here, because, I mean, let's be honest, the Bengals need another tight end. The Bengals need another wide receiver. And if one or both those guys want to come here, sign me up. I'm all for it. Will it happen? I don't know, because I can't see the Bengals like paying top dollar. Well, I mean, OBJ is not going to get top money because he's hurt. Now, that's the other thing you got to consider too, is he's come back from his second ACL tear. When will he be ready to play is the thing. Are we talking October? Are we talking November, December? When's he coming back? So that's another issue of it's great and all to get him, But if you're only getting him for, half the season, I mean, that should come as a discount, I would think. But you never know. And Gronk coming in here, I think would be awesome to get him in the red zone threat. Would be great. Now, again, in my heart of hearts, I have a hard time seeing these guys wanting to come to Cincinnati. But that is the Jackpot Joey effect, that guys want to come here and play. They want to come here and win a Super Bowl because they know, look, Rams fans, you can say all you want. If we had an offensive line, that game would have not been close. I'm telling you right now. It would have been close because the Bengals were killing you guys on offense. Killing you guys, going up and down the field. I mean, we were winning almost the entire Super Bowl up until we weren't. So that's where I think a lot of veteran players are going, wow, they got something in Cincinnati. That's why you're hearing Gronkowski might come here. That's why you're hearing OBJ might come here. And these are things, honestly, in my lifetime, I never thought I would hear, being a lifelong Bengals fan. Just because, the organization's cheap and blah, 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 blah. And things are changing. Things are definitely changing. And people from the outside are noticing it. And again, you can sit there and say about the quote unquote, hard case or whatever that OBJ is. But I think once you get him in the right situation and the right quarterback and in the right room, which is what Zach Taylor has built here in Cincinnati, we can take him on. And I don't think OBJ is a bad guy. I really don't. I think he's got a bad rap for some of the stuff. But I think he would fit in here. Again, it would be a big step back for OBJ because he would be the fourth wide receiver. I mean, he would be. Now, if they do it, I think it's only going to be a 1-year contract. He comes in, balls out, shows everybody he's healthy, and goes make some money somewhere else. So hopefully, not hopefully, win a ring with the Bengals this year. So it's kind of fun to speculate because these are things that never happened. I mean, we had the Warren Sapp thing, which actually was kind of interesting. If you guys watched Big Willie Anderson, he did a live Instagram a week, I think ago, and he had Sapp on the show. And Warren Sapp was actually talking about that he was being dead serious. He was coming to Cincinnati, a couple years ago. He wasn't going to go to Oakland. He was coming here. And the Bengals pulled the offer off because they said they're bidding against themselves or whatever. Those days are over. That doesn't happen anymore. If OBJ wants to come here to Cincinnati, I think the Bengals will give him a good, not that I'm going to break the bank to go get him because, again, he's injured, But I think they will go out and do what they can to sign him at a reasonable price. And like I said, we got jackpot, dude. We have jackpot. That makes all the difference in the world. And now we have a consistent offensive line. Because I know everybody's like, oh, the AFC North is big on defense. That's true. But we blew the Squealers, and the Ratbirds out both times we played them last year. And they're injured. Whatever. We blew them out. Look, go to the scoreboard. That's what happened. This year, as long as everybody stays healthy, we're going to have a consistently good to hopefully great offensive line on top of the talent we already have. And just dream, Bengals fans. Just dream for a second. If the Bengals could sign Gronk and they could sign OBJ, then add those two to what they already have. I'm getting goosebumps right here, just thinking about it. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm not getting my hopes up because I don't know. I'm starting to get to the point where I can see it, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Either way, it's going to be fun. I cannot wait. I'm about to go on vacation. I probably won't do too many shows next week. Please stick with the channel. I know I have not been on a whole lot. I'm very sorry. I've been really busy. I'm going to try to do some stuff. Maybe I'll do something. But I do have Ted Karras is going to come on my show. One of the new offensive linemen for the Bengals. He told me when OTAs are over, he's coming on my show. I don't know when. That's why I'm taking my computer down to Florida with me because my luck, he'll message me and say, hey, you want to do a show now? And I won't have my computer with me. So if he messages me while I'm in Florida, I will be doing a show. So that's why I would say, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that subscription button, hit the bell for the notification, because every time I go live or every time I post any kind of video, you'll be notified as soon as it happens. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. I might see you next week. I've definitely got some things scheduled for the week after that. I think I'm going to have Bengals Bourbon. Josh from Back Row Bengals is going to be on. Sean Houday Baby is going to be on. And who knows else is going to be on. But I've enjoyed doing this. You guys have a great day. And say it with me, people. You ready? That's just sports, baby. See ya!